When I was in my first year of university, I joined a J-term trip to Europe for a study of the arts. Our first stop was London, and we stayed in an old, very charming walk-up hotel, and we had quite a few chuckles about the fire buckets in the hallways. They were quaint, and they were a bit terrifying. I still remember imagining the possibility of a fire emergency and how we might use those buckets. I mean, where would we even get the water? And could we fill the buckets fast enough? Were there even enough buckets? And how would we possibly know what to do? And if there was to be comfort for these imaginings, it was that I was with a group of friends, strong, capable, smart friends, and I could trust that somehow we would figure it out together. We show up in order to be together, to not be alone. I expect that were I to ask any of you why you show up here, at least some part of your answer would be about being part of a community. So I'm not saying anything new or profound. You show up here because of each other, but why? To what end? I think imagining ourselves as individual buckets of water that can fight a world on fire is a helpful metaphor for these times. And yet, of course, while we each have the potential to pour out all of who we are in order to bring about peace and safety and justice, a fire brigade, an endless string of companions lined up shoulder to shoulder, pouring out bucket after bucket, a fire brigade increases exponentially the possibility of changing and healing the world. The presence of others who are pulling in the same direction, who have similar visions for the future, who are willing to be in the struggle for justice, the presence of others is healing and restorative and comforting, of course, sometimes frustrating, but ultimately, our connections are life-giving and powerful. We show up to be in the presence of like hearts, and we show up to be a presence for others. Because, well, if we didn't, a beloved community simply couldn't exist. The beloved community takes all of us showing up for all of us. It takes the bucket of you to create a bucket of us.